We're back in Alaska, and my friend Mateo offered to take our whole family fishing, and that takes a lot of patience.
Good times out here. I love it when people just embrace like the information. I'm like, okay, just set it down under control.
I need that water and that's
and then
scaring
just bring it up nice and steady. Like imagine the fish is doing, the bait is doing.
Okay, buddy, I'm about to throw you off the boat. No. Like really, into the cold water.
We'll call you Baity.
Kimi sucked up.
But all that patience paid off, and I am now hooked up to a king salmon, and it is such a fighter, especially on this little rod.
Stressful, yeah?
Just a tad. Okay.
He's in the net.
Oh.
It's in the net. And it's so fast.
Right there. Say it louder. What is it? Tell the camera. It's a king salmon.
What?
Oh, keeping him boat side for that long is a very difficult thing to do for me.
Kimi just pulled in this big female large hen king salmon. Gorgeous, gorgeous specimen, really healthy, fat body. Again, like if you look at the top of this, it's got a fillet like all the way down to the tail. Such a thick fish. She did really well, really calm, composed, kept it all together, which is not easy to do.
Oh
Been
man.
trying to take you for a lap around the boat.
My first king
Yeah.
ever
A what?
in my life.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
In my life.
What a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
It's time to head back home to Hawaii, and I'm so excited to share my catch when I get there. But I'm also so excited because our home is about to get a lot more sustainable. Aloha to our global ohana. I am Kimi Werner, and today is a very, very exciting day for this household. We have brought you guys along on home renovations and a lot of cooking adventures in the backyard, but today is the beginning of this house becoming a lot more sustainable. We are here with the team from Revolusun. They seem to be the pros of all pros. Pretty darn rainy to do a solar system.
It's too dark.
Don't you good idea me in that sassy tone, Justin. What is it? Back to the bread, back to the bread.
I hear what you say.
So Justin has recently become a baker boy. It just makes me really, really happy. While the solar crew outside figures out if we can do an install today, I'm just gonna carry on. I took a whole bunch of venison out of the freezer. I'm just gonna be cooking that all day. Our friend Zach is about to walk me through the steps of what's gonna happen today because all of this is so new to me.
So today the goal is to build your new meter. So HECO, they just arrived. They're gonna shut off power to your house. Then our electricians are gonna start building the new meter, start putting up all your solar equipment on the wall and your battery. And hopefully by the end of the day, it's dry enough where we can put your panels up.
We're replacing our meter with a new meter. Is that just because this is an old house built in the 50s?
So you have an EV car, and these older houses weren't built with that much electricity available. So if you're charging your car, running your oven, you might trip your breaker.
Got it.
So upgrading the meter will allow you to run your ACs, cook in your kitchen, and charge your car all at the same time.
This old house has had, has a lot of character. Basically built in the 50s, has only had one owner prior to us, and there's so many things we have wanted to just preserve and keep the same. But at the same time with that, there come so many things that you absolutely need to update in order to function healthily today.
So HECO just cut the lines, and then they give us a short window to replace the meter, taking off the old one, putting the new one in.
Alrighty, so the power is out. It's a little dark and moody in this kitchen. we're still gonna be cooking today. Justin just took out some random packages from the freezer. A lot of them ended up being bones, venison bones, axis deer that Justin has bow hunted. We just used, what kind of saw was that? Reticulated?
Reciprocal.
We used a reciprocal saw. Cut these bones and these shanks into chunks just so that marrow, oh, it's just everything when it's released. So I'm gonna season these up, start smoking them on the Traeger. Maybe I can feed the crew. Justin also took out a front shoulder over here. Everything that grows in our yard that feeds us from our land, that is all Justin's work. Gosh, I was gonna say I covered the ocean part, but Justin's gotten pretty good at spearfishing. Let's grab mint. I don't know. Let's just put every herb that we have out there. This is, what kind of oregano is this, Justin? It's huge.
I don't remember.
I think it's Mexican oregano. I could be totally wrong on that, but this is a form of oregs. And we're just gonna make an herbal mixture. Aw, okay, if you could hear our phones ding, ding, which I know is irritating, but look, it was our babysitter, our nanny, texting because she took Buddy fishing. He wanted to go fishing this morning. How excited are you?
So excited.
Nice work. Okay, should we put him back?
Send it to my mom and dad.
Okay. He's out there in the rain. The kid is addicted. Whole family of providers. Look at that. Okay, my sister hand harvested this beautiful sea salt. We're gonna be very generous. We're also gonna be very generous with pepper. This, by the way, is called the pepper cannon. This thing just dumps pepper. It's ridiculous. Salt and pepper are just so essential and crucial. You might as well really make them quality, you know? So now I'm gonna take these herbs and I'm just gonna olive oil, pat, 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 and a flipperoo, and we'll do it to this beautiful side. And as I'm cooking up venison, the crew outside is working hard, watching the weather, and cooking up their own plan.
Looks like the rain's mostly letting up, so pretty soon our guys might be able to start installing the panels.
I am not exaggerating when I say that we have the absolute A-team at our house today. I am so impressed by the crew of Revolusun. I'm just walking around, trying not to get in their way, but asking everyone questions, and it is just blowing my mind how much expertise they have and how good they are at their jobs. Alrighty, so this is our beautiful front shoulder. I added some garlic to it that we're gonna put on the Traeger and smoke. In the meantime, while we don't have a permanent solar panel system set up, we do have our little portable temporary Goal Zero. So we're still gonna cook this with the sun. Imagine how self-sufficient we're gonna feel when we're constantly cooking off this thing with the sun. 180, sounds good. We're gonna smoke it. Use the whole animal. That has been our theme so many times when you're hunting. The last thing you wanna do is pack out a bunch of bones, but man, what a waste if you don't. So this just has the garlic, olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano, mint, and rosemary. Interesting herbal combination. I think it'll be great.
We're just doing your meter upgrade at the moment, 200 amp service. Right now the boys are installing your ground rods and grounding your house.
I don't even know exactly what that means, to tell you the
So
truth.
this is for safety for any ground faults or shortages in the house. Electricity is going to follow ground all the way to the earth.
Okay.
That's why we pound ground rods 8
Got
feet
it.
into the ground. And then we bond to your water line too for safety purposes as well. And it's a good conductor that's going deep into the earth.
Your team is like a well-oiled machine right now. The communication between you guys, and you're like chefs in the kitchen. It's cool. It honestly gives me such a creative buzz whenever I watch a team that's working together in their absolute flow state. And that's what these guys are doing. And above all, they have this perfect rhythm of working together. You can tell that they love what they do and they're damn good at it. Cool. So this is the Tesla battery. Is that what that is?
Next is you're about to hang your battery, your Tesla Powerwall 3, and get this PV going.
Sweet. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's amazing that you can do it all so quickly.
So the new Powerwall system eliminates a lot of equipment. It's an easier installation. It's cleaner.
I saw you're a diver.
I used to be.
You used to be a diver. You
I
don't
just
get in the
I
water
stay
too
shore
much?
side though, not deep water like you.
Dude, I love shallow water. I'm all about three-pronging and shallow
I like
water.
reef fish.
Reef fish has the flavor anyway. This honestly makes me feel rich in energy, which probably isn't the best way to start off this journey because already I'm just like, should we get an ice maker? Should I get a sauna? Should we get AC? We live pretty simply, but all of a sudden, these very practical, wonderful luxuries are starting to call out to me. As we use it more, I will have more of an understanding of it. Like, we obviously try to get our food from nature, we get our fun from nature, our exercise from nature. So just think of all the different things we'll be doing, from driving our truck to cooking off the grill to lighting up our house and knowing that we're harnessing the sun. That's really cool. This feels like major adulting to me. I feel like this was kind of like a lifelong vision that I didn't know if I ever would pull trigger on, and I could totally still understand why. You know, it's an investment. Oh my gosh, look at that. So I think I'm gonna make some sort of like little smoked venison stew. So we have our carrots and mirepoix simmering away with some wine and tomato sauce. And now I'm gonna start adding in some of these shanks. I'm just gonna let this simmer down until that falls off the bone. Okie dokie, so we have this venison shank stew of sorts. It's like an osso buco with Justin's sourdough, some butter, and this beautiful plate of sashimi. And this is actually my first king salmon I caught thanks to my friend Mateo, and it was a white king.
For the crew.
You guys wanna go eat some snacks? So after a long hard day of work, it is now pauhana time, and I am so happy that the crew took me up on my offer and they stayed to eat some food. These guys are all so polite and kind, and watching them eat and laugh together as friends makes this mama very happy. It is a whole new day, and Trey and Shem are here to officially fire up this whole new system. They also teach me how to use this app so I can track my energy usage.
You can see up here this number by the word solar. That's how much you're producing from the panels right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Okay, so did you just like turn this on and like did you do something to make it all work?
Well, yeah.
Obviously you did.
Shem
My
did.
gosh.
Shem did. He hooked everything up, turned it on, updated everything, and it kind of just an automated thing.
Am I officially harnessing the sun?
Yes, you are.
That's amazing.
And the illustration and give you a nice visual too.
This area, we have power outages all the time. For people who are constantly trying to do production and whatnot, it can just put us out of work unexpectedly. I don't know. I know like a lot of this is information that might be like kind of beyond capacity for a lot of people. For me, it's it definitely is learning a whole new language. I'm sure you understand a lot more than I do, Justin. But personally, like I actually am amazed by the simplicity of it, by the fact that it really is a self-regulating, self-running system that we don't have to really do too much. I like easy, low maintenance. That's my type of sustainability.
And it
Got
shows
it.
over here that you're an off-grid.
Okay, this makes me feel very, very self-sufficient.
That's what we
This
want.
makes me feel, this is like the most gangster thing you can do.
I like that.
Right?
It is definitely gangster.
We're technically off-grid right now, Justin, and we're still up and running.
Look at that.
That's great. Is the fridge still running? Yes, it is. We have just made our own power outage, and none of our fish, our precious frozen fish, is gonna defrost. And booyah, the light is working. We are self-sufficient, honey. How does that feel?
Feels really good.
That's pretty punk rock, right? We got you, the sun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's the sun. It's the energy of the sun.
it's pretty cool.
Oh, that fish we caught in Alaska is not defrosting right now. My stress level is remaining calm. It's all so connected, you know, like we like to go fishing and spearfishing because we like to get our food straight from the source, you know, then hold this food to share with our community. And now it's like we're doing the same thing with energy. We're getting our energy like literally straight from the source, and now we can hold more for our community. Like it's the same thing in a parallel, in a circle, and it all intertwines from the fact that the vehicle that we use to get to the ocean is going to be charged from the sun. The freezer that we use and the refrigerator that we use to keep our stuff cold, the grill that we plug in to use to cook it, it's all charged by the sun. Like it just feels to me like this was the missing link of our whole circle, and now it's complete. And it feels pretty badass.
Da 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 da.